Price is my great uncle. It is my honor and privilege to be here today as it gives me the opportunity to show some measure of respect and say thanks to my Uncle Tom, not only for his service to our country, but to us, his family, his friends, and his community. We are here today to participate in a simple but important ceremony with which the flag of our country is raised to the wind. It is fitting and proper that we should do this so near to Memorial Day. We often hear that Memorial Day is set aside to honor those service members who lost their lives. The men and women who died in service to our country did not lose their lives. They lived their lives among family and friends the same as us. They gave their lives to us, and Memorial Day is the one day each year that we gather together to publicly say thank you. Anything we could say or anything we could do is painfully insufficient to truly do honor to these men and women who have, as Abraham Lincoln said, given the last full measure of devotion. So the flag we raise today must serve as the symbol and expression of our patriotic sentiment to those who have served and continue to serve so that we are free. I wish to finish with a poem by Charlie Gregg entitled Our Gift to the Fallen. For each soldier that has fallen, so many may stand. We honor their spirit as they pass to God's hand. For without their sacrifice, we would live forever in fear. We pray for their loved ones and provide a salute and a tear. God, help us heal the wounds of hate and the misery of war. That is our gift to the fallen heroes that are among us no more.
Are we ready for the flag raising?
Yep, he's ready.
What's your list next?
He's next.
He's next. You're next.
Where's the honoree though? Where is?
He's out down there. He's the basketball guy.
What, do I have to be there too?
Yes,
Why not? We don't crack the lens on the camera. You probably have.
I take my glasses off. Well, you have to show. Where do I stand? Over
stand right next to that nice ribbon. He's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Boy, did your step quicken, huh?
Boy, do I race. She's taller than I am. I'm standing in a hole here.
Put your shoes back on. Do you all understand a veteran salute during the pledge? Just non-veteran citizens discover their heart. That's the way we do that. That's the new American Legion edict. So if you're a veteran, render a hand salute. And Tom will lead us in the pledge. You remember all the words?
No. I can't salute at the same time.
I know, I lost a lot of stuff.
Everybody join in this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
We have one more item. Stay right there, Tom. Yeah. Beautiful redhead wants to talk to you.
Okay. We were honored to ride down here today to honor this gentleman that gave his part in the service. I believe was it during the Korean War, sir? Yes, it was. That's what we figured. And look at him. Every Korean veteran that I come across now these days, I call them the men of steel because they are just so strong and so secure in their family ways, their beliefs, their spirituality, everything. It was our honor to ride down today. We flew the flag all the way down in his honor. And I have a little certificate I would like to read and present to you. Thomas J. Price, USMC, from 1952 to 1954. There are heroes who walk among us, never looking for glory or praise. They don't seek recognition for their thoughtful, caring ways, living lives of deep commitment, providing for all those they held dear, steadfast with a quiet strength through the times of laughter and tears. Thomas Price is that kind of a person, a selfless and gentle man by far. So, Mr. Price, we honor and thank you for being the hero that you truly are. Thank you for your dedication and service from all your friends who came here today. And one more presentation. On behalf of a grateful nation and the grateful friends and family and all of us that came here today, we would like to present you with this handmade plaque from the United States Marine Corps with your name, Thomas J. Price, and your dates of service. Wear it in good health. All right, congratulations and thank you for your service.
Anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah, your daughter does.
Oh, my daughter does.
Thank you.
This is nice.
Yeah, you can always.
You can only see the backside of that, but it's, this is something.
I can't thank everybody enough for coming today. A simple question to Jerry Snyder made this turn into something that I'll always remember, and I'm sure my dad will keep close to his heart. We have a wonderful family and wonderful friends. I have the privilege every day, though, of working with Jerry Snyder at Gino Morley Veteran Center, where we take care of veterans and their wives. I just had to mention that the group Jerry belongs to and another of the riding groups, the motorcycle groups, their dedication to the veterans far and wide, and especially those that are patients at Gino Morley Veteran Center, is ongoing, every day, undeniable, and they're wonderful. So I thank you for coming here today, but more than that, I thank you for the true heartfelt things that you do for the residents at Gino Morley Veteran Center. I'd like to invite all of you to come to the Gino Morley Ride, which is the third week in June or July? June?
22nd.
June 22nd. Last year in our parking lot, there were 750 bikes that started up, and just the sound of that. But here's the cute part about it. There are female residents that don't go off the nursing unit. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to see anybody. But those motorcycles come outside. They want to be outside when they start up. So it is a wonderful thing. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Please make sure you have enough to eat before you go. And please keep your family and friends close. Thank you.
Well, excuse me. Everybody has got to say something.
Okay. That's okay. I have to say, though, the flagpole I literally walked into at Harbor Freight. That's one of his favorite stores to shop at. And I actually walked into it, and I turned around, and when I went back and looked at it, it said a telescopic flagpole. I said, what do you get an 86-year-old for Christmas? Not a lot, but this turned out. Before we left the parking lot, he said, oh, but I don't have a Marine Corps flag. Well, before we left the parking lot, I called Kiefer's Army Navy and said, do you have Marine flags? Yep. Pulled into Kiefer Army Navy, got the Kiefer Army Navy, or got the Marine Corps flag. So we're going down Kingston Avenue, and then I take a dead right, and he goes, now where the hell are you going? I said, we got to get a light. So we went to Lowe's, and we found the solar light. But he and I, our conversations are a lot about the stones that he's created around it, and the different sayings that are on the stones there are truly all heartfelt sentiments. But one of the greatest things that I had said to me by one of the co-workers at Gino Morley Veteran Center, she said, always remember that we are the land of the free, because
because of the brave. And we still have many brave young men and women, mothers and fathers serving. So keep all those folks in your prayers and wish for their safe return. You ready now, or?
I want to say something.
Sure, you may.
I'm originally from the Philippines, and we are very, very appreciative of what America has done in terms of freeing us from the Japanese occupation. I quite remember well the promise of General Douglas MacArthur when he said, "I shall return." And there is a beautiful cemetery in the Philippines of all the U.S. military who have given their lives for our freedom. And so I am honored, and I am so appreciative of what the United States military has done for our country and what it is doing around the world. And so I respect you, sir, and all of the veterans here for your service, not only to America, but to those who have been freed from tyranny around the world. So thank you.
I knew I should have had a beer before I come out here. I can't remember when I felt this good. I don't know whether to laugh or cry or wet my pants.
Well, they all make you feel warm. Especially the latter. Momentarily. Are you wearing a diaper? I'm not on defend yet. But it's nice to see everybody here and for the support and everything. And I want to thank everybody for showing up. But I expected about 100, I was told about 100 motorcycles, but I don't know, I parked cars way up there and all over. They didn't get here yet.
I wish.
But, you know,
Maybe after dark.
always next year.
But I said there are 2 war runs in Pennsylvania. Maybe they might be out by Williamsport by now.
But, you know, it's funny when Debbie, you know, came to me about, you know, every little bit and every person that helped, it's been great because it made me think of what our town used to be like. And when we had a Memorial Day parade, there was hardly anybody on the side streets watching the parade because most everybody was in it. If you were with Little League or Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or the fire department or anything, you were in it, and it was a nice thing. And it's you know, it made me feel good that we were doing this today and that so many of the friends and everybody else came around. So thank you. Hope to see everybody a lot more.
No, I once had an uncle, he deceased a long time ago. He was a boxer. He used to fight Joe Louis, and not too many people know Joe Louis. He was an old fighter, but he was one of the best. My uncle used to fight him, but then later on he became his sparring partner. So my uncle wanted me to become a boxer. And he used to come up to the old homestead. It was my mother's brother, and he would get down on his knees and put his hands on his elbow, his hands on his hips, and he'd be bumping me with his elbows, trying to make me cry. But this took it.
Well, let's go have dessert.
Okay, dessert it is. I'm going to have a beer.